here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if it actually works.
Huh? Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or, if you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary...
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Huh, so it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size. Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. We grew up together, after all.
What could happen?
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super famous in He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of...
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now.
What say we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
If I take it back, Allie, I shouldn't get caught.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift in...
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon, for one, never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary. Jean? What is Jean? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Huh? Oh, hello. What
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if...
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks! I was thinking, it's not every day I get... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't make. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't make. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed. But I'm so sore from honorary night. Could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Great. Thank you.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time! Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. By royal decree.
Shadow Raven! Let night fall! Let the show begin!
No rest for the wicked. Spirit Flame!
those guys? I summon thee!
One with my blade! I was so sure I was about to die!
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer,
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together.
Oh, I see. I feel bad.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Whoa, you are Stanley?
The very...
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the man Javari.
Enough already! Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you?
Time for takeoff.
Where was
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. With the gentle breeze flowing me the tears welling up in my eyes.
One with my Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. Oh, you thought so too, huh? I agree. He wasn't telling the whole story.
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, Both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and You bet! If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited. And my parents... So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so...
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
I don't...
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry, there's no time to lose.
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of nicknames? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Swift and merciful!
I'll protect us! Go, Barbara, go! By royal decree!
Submit for judgment!
Lo and behold,
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon. Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils.
This is in terrible shape.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the sword.
Let's scout around.
There's somebody there!
Stanley?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did...
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves.
What? Where?
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
on fire. A chunk of scrap wood with the...
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is not... Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength.
You do have a point. Okay, then. Ahem. Excuse me, Miss... Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilly trillium by now. If not, there's always body... Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh. He did not seem to... Uh-oh. Oh no. We ticked him off.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Spirit Flame. One with my flame.
Hey! He dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran!
Guys, thank you so much. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapon.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge.
You better believe it.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance and your...
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead... I wonder if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own? Could there be another person called...
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Melchivari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not the real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. Stanley will never die, because... I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your questions.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys have been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield.
Really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me.
That's wonderful!
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few... Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then, after your hangover wears off.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well...
Huh? All of a sudden you're...
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand...
You're not a total fraud.
Stories, experiences. To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, that's my biggest secret of all. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much is... I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Merchavari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful. wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack... This calls for a celebration!
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey!
You made it.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right?
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! But Venti's telling his story! What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little...
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you? Does my ability to see through your secrets so easily not evoke any memories?
Oh, Paimon remembers! You're that astrologist!
That's right. It is I, astrologist Mona Magistus. This time, I would like you to come with me to Mondstadt to reclaim a box that belongs to my master. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with that.
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left. Like me, that successor must also. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest. And upon giving it some thought, you can. The knowledge passed down to me from my master must. If I were to bring my disciple to. And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in stat. Come on, you don't actually have to become. There's something in it for you as well. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge, then I will have answers for you. Even
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
a wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place. There is a small inn near Mount Tianhong that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my.
That should be no trouble with Mona.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain
But didn't you say that the owner here's been.
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce.
Such a powerful ability, and you.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Odds revealed!
Forth, my blade! From whence you came!
You're toast! Let's dance! Bubba, get them!
One with my blade!
Nice and spicy.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
That's it! That's the one!
You actually found it. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Oh, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up...
Well, inheriting the family business too early, unavoidable. Thank you, all the same.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work!
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their...
Didn't we say we were just
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is...
What was that rumbling?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in there.
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel if we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really... No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good...
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food! Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab... This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat and ham are cooked together, pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of...
All of them? We only have 3.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask...
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodle.
Paimon's been thinking about something since... Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars, being so easily disturbed by such... Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using mora. And dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also... But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. You don't use mora to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right?
Best way.
Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Could it be true?
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
There's no need to spend all that effort on. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine, since my disciple has put in so much time and... I never knew that my disciple... I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicate. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this it's nothing. If we travel north from here, we should reach the stone gate. What deep mystery shall...
I wonder how much longer he will run for.
Luck is not on my side.
That was tiring, but the quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is...
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all...
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along? No need.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make If you don't want to get on, don't.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you...
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrology.
You're finished! Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment!
Have a little taste!
From whence you came, one with your blade!
Shadow Wizard, let night fall!
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics,
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot pin. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined... Whatever the... All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired. Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outside. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections and allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be... Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Miss Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she...
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and...
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Glee, don't just run off.
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry.
one with my blade!
Nice and spicy!
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign... Ah! Dendro's lines!
We can talk later. Let's take them out first. Nice and spicy. You're toast! Oz, repeat.
Submit for judgment!
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
Retrieval complete!
Let's bring it back.
You're back at last. The wait was I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous... It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge. Never mind that. So...
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. What?
Huh?
Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures. Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things?
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that the thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't... I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Well, if you don't say anything...
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I...
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget...
That's... too difficult. Yes. I mean, no. You really...
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your math.
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at
the Adventurers Guild? Right. You can do
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, all right, then allow me to tell you where the...
Work is all there is to the craft. Mondstadt welcomes you.
The person who placed the seal is interesting. I suppose. Let me see. I see. So, if you first.
All right. Holy moly, that's Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll...
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being... To express my thanks, I shall rent...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out...
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry. Without the necessary tools and without... But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I... Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. I wish you both safe
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
reveal thyself! I'll protect us!
Seriously!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
One with my blade!
Oz, reveal thyself!
A touch of frost! From whence you came!
I'll protect us! Oz, reveal thyself!
Swift and merciful! I ride on wind and cloud alike. One with my blade!
Let the show be... Eat this! Nice and spicy!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Submit for judgment!
You can't run from death.
Oz, reveal!
A touch of frost. From whence you came!
Nice and spicy! By royal...
Swift and merciful! From whence you came!
By royal decree!
A touch of frost! Submit for judgment! Force my blade! A touch of frost!
Eat this!
What shall we do? Quake!
I'll take care of it! Oz, reveal! Let's dance!
A touch of
Booba, get them! My royal... Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance!
Force my blade! Submit for judgment! Swift and merciful!
Amber, reporting. Just sharpen my spear.
Force my blade! you came!
Stop this!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Force my blade! One with my blade!
The hunter.
Ride on wind and cloud alike.
A walk would be nice.
Rise! Crumble! Crumble!
There's still a long road ahead.
Crumble!
Swift and merciful!
We can do this! By royal
What shall we do?
I'll take care of it. Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
One with my blade! From whence you came!
Let's end this quickly! Put your fight your enemy! I slipped up! This isn't good.
A touch of frost!
This!
Submit for judgment!
Time to complete my work! Finished.
Swift and merciful!
I summon!
Blow.
for judgment! I miscalculated.
Frozen.
Toast!
Flash frost.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Flash free. Frozen.
Race you!
It's cooked food. Disgusting.
Shouldn't get careless. Swift and merciful.
What shall we do?
Quake! Quake! Crumble! Quake! 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 Crumble! Quake! Quake!
Leave it to me.
Wish me luck!
for judgment!
I'll protect us! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
One with my blade! From whence you came!
Boba, get them!
One with my blade! From whence you came! One with my blade!
Oz revealed by nice and spicy!
That tingle have a little taste.
Ready, steady, go!
A touch of frost! Spirit blade! Attack!
That tingle?
Swift and merciful!
I got careless.
A walk would be nice.
care of it.
What shall we do?
Quake! Rise! Crumble! Quake! 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 Crumble! Quake!
Oz, reveal!
Swift and merciful! Spirit Blade! Attack!
The insubordinate Oz, reveal!
Forth, my blade! One with my blade!
I'll take care of it.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
Adventurer!